The final installment of the Hunger Games saga is bleak, brutal stuff. It is, to quote the talking heads, about life during wartime, as Katniss and the rebels make one final push to the capital, and the Games enters a most sinister phase.
Nothing good is safe while Snow's alive. And I can't make another speech about it. Snow has to pay for what he's done.
Her voice strained after a brutal attack by Peeta, we meet a much more sullen Katniss in the final chapter. With the 13 districts preparing for all-out war, the familiar characters are all hiding scars of one kind or another. Katniss is exhausted, tired, and determined.
We all have one enemy! He corrupts everyone and everything!
Peeta confused, his mind scrambled after torture.
You're still trying to protect me. Real or not real?
Real. That's what you and I do.
And yet this group of walking wounded make one final push.
Each one of you is elite in some form of combat. But we are a non-combat unit, so we'll be following days behind the frontline troops.
And that's kind of part of the problem. While in the books these scenes of urban combat were brutal and intense, the film somewhat oversimplifies, sending the heroes into empty streets or hiding underground. And while Jennifer Lawrence has grown into a vivacious, incredibly exciting actor, Katniss is a one-note role as the moral center of the movement, while the Peeta-Gale love triangle is as exhausting as ever. Although in this battle, Josh Hutcherson is the clear victor. Sorry, Liam. In fact, the only one who looks like he's having any fun is Donald Sutherland as President Snow. The dictator is a great, leering jackal punch-drunk on all the blood he spilt. Of course, the final Hunger Games was never supposed to be about fun. More instead a rumination on the no man's land between war and politics and the collateral damage it creates. If there's a villain in the Hunger Games, it's greed, and the idea of splitting the final book up into 2 films, instead of a jam-packed ramp up to war and a sobering finale, what we get is a slow, solemn slog. The novelty's worn off, and the best thing you can say about these Hunger Games is that they're over. 3 stars out of 5. Eli Glasner, CBC News.